Well, hello people, and welcome to round number, what I believe is 10, because I didn't check it. We're going to go with round 10. Welcome to round 10 of the DFL, also known as the most feared, cursed, and downright just disrespectful track on the DFL calendar. I mean, you go back in history of the DFL, no track has been so cursed like Belgium, like Spa has been for us. It has seen so many of our drivers DNF. It has seen the Season 1 footage didn't even get uploaded due to the fact that everyone went out, and I thought, well, I can't upload anything, it's ended too quickly. Season 2, the same thing happened again. Season 3, I believe, if memory serves me correct, Harry went on to win, but it was still madness. Like, what, but at the end of the day, we are back once again, and who knows what's going to happen today. Leave your predictions down in the comments down below. Obviously, race will be coming tomorrow for you guys, but recording is for today for us. But, yes, leave your predictions down below. What happens in this race, with it being the most cursed, who goes out, who DNFs, who wins a race, who gets a podium, you know, etc, etc. I want to know your predictions today, people, but we have some drivers out on track. As you can tell, or you can probably see, we have 4 drivers here today. We have the Mercedes driver and current championship leader, Noah. We have one half of the Kick Sauber team, Callum. We have the Haas driver and second place in the championship currently, Ian. And we have the other half of Kick Sauber, Preston. The person we do not have today, unfortunately, is of course Jamie. Which means for the AI of Max Verstappen comes back into it. Now, if you know this game, then you know no matter what you do, the Max Verstappen AI is just somehow always goated. So, who knows what Red Bull pull out today. But anyway, people, we have some drivers on some fast laps. I do see that Ian is on one, so is Noah. But the Saubers aren't on yet. One of them is about to go on it now, and that's going to be Callum. But the AIs have also just come out, so I don't think there's going to be too much of a fastest lap set quite yet. We'll see what happens, of course, but everyone's kind of bundled up for now. But I believe the actual furthest person is Ian, so we are going to stick on him. He has set a purple sector 1 here, people, so good start, but it's early on, so it don't really matter. But almost a little slip out there. That's also something I failed to mention. It's raining today, people. I mean, that just adds an element to this track that everyone hates. You know, everyone except Ian and Preston has somehow goated in the rain, but Callum and Noah will not like this. Especially with it being, again, Belgium, the most cursed DFO track in rain. I mean, can you spell a more ridiculous statement than that, people? Who knows what's going to happen in race? I mean, it could be sunny, it could be rainy, we'll have to see what happens. But nevertheless, people, we are, again, on a fastest lap with all 4 of our drivers now. Ian currently leading the pack, but stuck within the AIs. I can see Noah as well, but I'm not sure. He might be the one behind Russell, actually. So Russell might be in front, Noah behind if you're looking at the map currently. But I'm sure Noah will find some pace. Potentially Ian now looking for that pace, but again, slipping and sliding everywhere. Clearly just not having a good time here, but we shall see what happens here. How will he do? He's about to cross the line. What is he going to get here? He's going to be within 2 minutes. The AIs are setting times currently. He sets a 2 minute, 2:02.802. I never thought I'd say the number 2 first, but here we are. Noah sets a 2:03.139. Russell sets a 2:02.708. Wow, the AI has just outbeaten Ian. Madness. Utter madness. Now Callum setting a 2:04.671. We are going to go down to Preston, who is going to be coming up, but he's just dragging behind a little bit, so we're going to have to wait a minute here. But he will cross the line any second now. Where will he stick it? He is really good in the rain. I don't know how he does it. But him and Ian just... It's a combination in Bahrain. Like, if they were teammates in Bahrain, unstoppable team right there. But they are not. They are enemies. They are whatever. Rivals, that's what I mean. Preston crossing the line here. He's at, say, 204.2 H1 P6 here. So just short of that P5 by actually a whole second here, people. Wow. That is something. The AIs are just showing out today. I mean, Russell, where the hell did Russell pull that extra 10th from off of Ian? I don't understand it. Surely our drivers are meant to be quicker than the AIs. It's not meant to be the other way round. But somehow, that is what is happening here today in qualifying. We're about to see whether Ian can better his time now. He is looking a little better. 6 tenths better to be exact. That's only in Sector 2. Sector 3 could slow him down here, people. What is he going to get? He's going round the final corners here. How is this going to go? It's going to be interesting. Stroll has beaten Ian. Verstappen is second at 202.637. You see what I mean about Max Verstappen's AI? No matter what you do in this game, no matter what settings you put on, no matter what difficulty you put on, Verstappen is just unbeatable in this game. I don't know why, but when EA decided to make this game, they decided to put in to Verstappen's code just some unbeatable thing. I don't know how to describe it, but anyway.
Ocon. Why? I bet you they're complaining about the rain again.
Unfortunate. P11 Preston now going for it. 5 tenths quicker currently. Where will he end up? Going round the final corner now. Just got to get a good exit out there. It might just be better, but will it be provisional pole position? No, but he does go up 2 positions, up to P9, a 203.504 now. That'll be good work for Preston, but again, it's just nowhere near the top. But rainy qualifying, that's what it does, people. That's what it does. It's a madness. And on Spa in Belgium, I mean, what more can you say, people? What more can you say? But anyway, the 2 Saubers are still the only ones out. No, Ian is out now. I'm sure Noah will follow suit any minute now. I know that there is one Merc out. I believe... No, that is Noah. There you go. I told you, if they come out like a pair, even though I can tell you now, they are not in the same call. Somehow they just... They are synced. I don't know how they do it, but they just do it, people. But anyway, we're going to drop down to Callum now, who is currently again in P13. His time is not looking too good. I reckon he will pit here. I mean, 9 minutes and 20 seconds left of the session. He should really pit, get some new tyres potentially. I mean, all the AIs are on intermediates now. Is intermediates a better tyre? It is drying up. There's no more rain. It's just a wet track, so I think... intermediates is the better call here. Alex Albon with a dead on 2 minute .868. That is with the intermediates. That's the thing, the AIs are on the intermediates now. They're going to be setting better times. They're going to be getting that provisional pole position. Piastri now gets P2 as well with the 201.516. How will our drivers combat this? Is Ian and Noah on intermediates now? Yes, they... 1 is, 2 is. They are. That answers the question. They are both on intermediates now, so they should improve at time, but it's still going to be interesting to see how it lines up with the AIs, because the AIs are just apparently unstoppable today. I don't get it, but apparently they are. Lawson takes P2, Alonso in P4 now. The AIs are just stacking it currently, but... Ian is about to start his time lap. I was about to say across the line to get time, but he's not on the time lap yet. He's about to start it. Let's see how this goes, people. We're rooting for a good time here against the AIs. I'm not going to say for time a corrupt commentator, because I'm not. I don't support people. And yes, you can argue me on that all you want. I know all you drivers are listening, and I know you want to argue that point. Okay. don't. Anyway, back to the race and being a nice commentator. Ian now on a fast lap, so is Noah. How will he do this? On those intermediates, he should get an extra potential 2 seconds out of them, 3 seconds, I believe, possibly. That's what I'm seeing sort of with the AIs. But whether he can improve that, purple sector 1 here, that is good, because obviously it's middle of a session, so it actually means something this time, unlike at the start session when you get it and it just doesn't mean bugger all, basically. Anyway, Ian now tightly coming round that bend, as we like to call it, not corner, but a bend, because it is a bend. Coming round that bend as well, nicely done, keeping to the inside here. Coming round again, keeping it nice and tight to the outside. Oh, almost a slip and slide there, but he managed to save it. A lucky save, if you ask me. But I do believe, people, that there is a extra commentator in this call now.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? How are you doing, Dan?
I'm better now you're here, mate. You're actually here to cover me, so it's good.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Can you see the screen or not? I don't know if I'm...
I cannot.
I
don't think
do that now. Sorry, people. Momentary technical difficulties. Oh, come on, please. There we go. I had that set up before, but it must have cancelled itself.
Must have. Oh, it's a wet race, is it?
Well, wet quali.
Wet quali. Wow.
But Ian with a 157.599, setting the first lap on to the intermediates. What is now going to set a P2 of a 157.686, beating the AIs out. The AIs were not crushing them, but a few of the AIs were beating them on the full wets. But obviously, intermediates now, it's drying up a bit. We're going to get a bit more pace out of this now.
Yeah, we will see what they can do. I mean, the last wet quali we had was a pretty good quali, so exciting last 5 minutes ahead, I think. But a couple of the lads still yet to set some competitive times here. I think they're all on outlaps now, I believe. So we'll see what they can do. Still got Preston and a Magic Turtle to set a lap, so we'll see what happens. But for now, Ian setting that pace once again. He seems to be really good in the wets.
He really does. Like I don't know where it comes from, but he just manages to just find the time in most corners that no one else can. Like, you know, I don't know whether it is to say find that grip, maybe, like, especially in the rain, everyone's slipping, everyone's sliding, but he just manages to just to work it out. I mean, we know for Preston, he's also another goated person in the rain as well, but at P15 currently, he's going to be wanting to upgrade that very soon.
Yeah, as we just saw Ian go a little bit wide there, it would have taken up some time in that previous corner, but as you say, it is so slippy out there. You can see how tricky the conditions are, but you can see that racing line beginning to form. It's a good decision, I think, for the guys to get out on the intermediates whilst all the AIs are still in the pits. They're not clogging up, because now, following in the next sort of minute or so, everyone, look, you're starting to see it now, they're all coming out on the outlaps, and it's going to become congested. It's going to become difficult. If you encounter the AIs, then you're going to be held up in your lap. So good for the guys to be getting in their times, at the very least provisionally. Oh, is that a bit of a crash in the pit lane from Ian as he just about makes it? But yeah, we'll see what Noah can set, as he sets a massive 156.4. 1 point, what is that? 1 point, almost 2 seconds. 1.2 seconds.
Normally, Ian, a 5-place grid penalty for Hamilton there. Normally Noah and Ian like follow each other around. I was saying this earlier. Normally they're like in sync. Leclerc as well. What is going on? Normally they're in sync. They go in pits together. They go and everything. But Noah decided to do something different there. He thought, look, my time's too great here. I'm not just going to go into the pits for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, he must have been on a hot lap at that point, and knowing that he was up on the Delta, so he definitely didn't want to go into the pits there. But now it's some work to do for Ian. Now Magic Turtle pops his car up into the P3 with a 158.1. I imagine he'll want a bit more of a competitive score than that, with Flying Tiger coming in hot with P2 with 157.1, so the times are going down. Noah's 156.4 still by far the best and is the one to beat. We'll see if any of the other guys can challenge that, but for now we have got our 4 drivers in the top 4 positions. What are your predictions for the last 3 minutes of this, Dan?
Oh,
Who's that? Is that Noah? He slipped. He must have caught the Red Bull in front of him. Oh no!
That is unfortunate. I mean, predictions wise, I don't know. I can't predict this because that would be putting favour into someone. And as we know, we are not biased commentators, Ritvic, are we? We are totally unbiased and do not support anyone.
No, but I think you know what? I think it will be interesting to see whether the race will continue to be a wet race, because the guys who have been strong in the wet so far, Noah and Ian, I would maybe back them to be equally as good. But if it switches from a wet quali to a dry race as we've seen previously, it'll be interesting to see whether they can hold up their lead.
Very true, and I'm very interested to see what Ian does here. New tyres, 1 minute and 53 seconds left to go. He wants that pole position back. He's the one who can best drive in the rain conditions currently, apparently. I generally think he could get pole position here. Like, I could see it coming.
I can see it coming as well, and I do. He's just gotten past the last kick Salva, so he's got a massive stretch of track now that's clear in front of him. No AIs to interrupt him for him to just go on that final flying lap. So let's see what he can do. I guess he's just going to be warming up those intermediates. He needs to stick to the racing line as much as possible. We saw a couple moments where it's quite tricky when he doesn't.
Very true, very true. But would you like to take us through his lap? Because again, you are much better at at doing this than me.
I will very much do so. So, as I said, there is a bit of a snap as he comes out. It might affect it, it might not. But here we go with Ian trying to put in definitely his final lap. As he comes in hot, he needs to hit the apex hard, follow along that racing line, and be really tense on the gas, which he has been. That was great exit out of that corner as he goes up into the next few corners. Eau Rouge and Oradon can be very difficult in the rain, and he sticks it very well. Really well done there. Now it's just flat out all the way through, and even in the rain, even in the wet, absolutely no stopping there. He'll easily be able to get past the Mercedes. I want to say that's Noah, but I'm not sure. And he sets a purple first sector, and this sector seems to be a lot drier than the others as he's coming up, but he is getting a bit of snap. He needs to be cautious on the gas here, because at any point he can go and snap through. Now this is a very tricky corner, a very tricky braking point, as he goes a little bit wide of that dry line, and he snaps as a result of it, and that's going to cost him a bit of time, but we'll see just how much time that costs him at the end of it, as he finishes off the rest of that section very well. And now it's again about putting on the gas, easing it off as he just dips onto the grass a little bit, but he manages to make that car stick, and he does keep his pace up. So we'll see what kind of time we get for Sector 2. Of course, he did set the purple Sector 1. Now, coming to the end of Sector 2, he's going to come up to a large strip of high-speed corners. We'll have to see how much trust he has in that car, in those intermediates. It does look a bit drier than it was at the start. The times are going down. He sets a purple Sector 2. So he is on for provisional pole at the moment. He has got the pace for it. As he goes into these next sort of high-speed corners, dragging the car around, he needs to have trust in those tyres that it will grip, as he just about manages to make that car stick. Coming to the end of the lap now, going into the bus stop chicane. Let's see if the braking can get done properly. He does. He doesn't really get that much of slipping, so it looks like a good exit there. Let's see what time he posts.
P1! Come on, hold it.
Yes, excellent.
Ah!
Very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Oh my word. Ian has taken pole position, and what a way to do it. Preston in P2, Noah in P3, Callum in P4. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and make sure to check out the race tomorrow. Do not miss it, because it's the most cursed track ever. It's going to be fun. Goodbye, guys.